Arthur and Clarence. Arthur is proud of his line to the fishing village. He likes his trains to be punctual. If not delivered on time, the fish could go off, and that would never do. One evening, a rather flustered Arthur arrived at the junction with fish from Henry's kipper. "What's bothering you, then?" asked Henry. "Clarence," gritted Arthur. "Say no more," chortled Henry. At the rear of Arthur's train stood Clarence, the oldest van in the village. His frames were rusted, his wheels creaked, and his mustache smelled of brine. He was well-mannered and kept the other vans in line. The fishermen were fond of him, and so was Arthur, except when he dawdled. "Oh, I've plenty more to say," fumed Arthur, held back because he thought he saw a whale. "I may not have a spotless record anymore, but that doesn't mean my trains have to be tardy." "You're only a minute late," soothed Henry as he prepared to leave. "Cheer up, and be careful. You'll bump Clarence to bits with a temper like that." On their way back to the village, it began to rain. Arthur was straining to see the line ahead. Clarence, meanwhile, was entertaining the other vans. "Nights like these, lads," he muttered, "are when the beasts of the seas come out to play. Many a sailor's had a near miss with great serpents that lurk beneath the waves." "Crackpot Clarence!" the vans giggled. Clarence took no notice. In a flash of lightning, he saw something out on the horizon. "Arthur! Oi, Arthur! Something's out there!" "For the last time, Clarence," sighed Arthur, "there are no whales around here. Now come on, before the weather worsens." Clarence subsided, but couldn't shake the feeling something wasn't right. By morning, the rains had lessened, but the sky was gray and dreary. Arthur was glad he had a fire to keep him warm. "I don't like this sort of weather," he said glumly. "Nor do I, old boy," said the driver. "But we must be off. The morning catch is due out soon." When they arrived at the quay, the fishermen were concerned. "We were expecting a big haul this morning, but the boat from the mainland hasn't come. Just you and Clarence today, Arthur." "How lovely," chuckled Arthur. Soon they were heading down the line. "Wonder what we'll see out there today, young'un," smiled Clarence. "Perhaps it's the day the whale finally surfaces." "Whatever's out there is no concern of ours right now," said Arthur sternly. "Our load may be small, but it must be on top." Suddenly, there was a great creaking and groaning. Clarence's brakes had slipped on. Arthur quickly came to a halt. "Not now, Clarence," sighed Arthur. "Look!" shrilled Clarence. Arthur gazed out across the water, and there, in the mist, was a large, dark mass. Arthur was surprised. It can't be a whale, can it?" "No!" cried Clarence. "It's a ship!" Sure enough, the shape was the hull of an overturned ship, and stranded sailors were perched atop it. "We must help them!" shouted Arthur. They ran quickly to a signal box and raised the alarm. Arthur ran back to the fishing village as fast as he could. Soon, a cavalcade of fishermen had set off to recover the sailors. At last, they arrived back with the sailors in tow. "We were bringing your delivery of fish," said one, "when the storm rolled in. The waves capsized us before we could send a distress call. Thank you for helping us." "No trouble at all," replied Arthur's driver. "But we'd better hurry. What little fish we have will be a late delivery." Arthur hurried along the line. Much to his relief, Clarence didn't dawdle anymore. At the junction, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. "I'm sorry we're late, sir," began Arthur. "Don't worry," smiled Sir Topham Hatt. "I've heard all about it, and I'm proud of you, Arthur." "Thank you, sir," he smiled. "But it was Clarence who spotted them. He's a very useful man." "Oh," creaked Clarence, "it was nothing, sir. Honest." "I beg to differ," chuckled Sir Topham Hatt. He looked at Clarence's weathered wood and rusty frames. "A job well done deserves a reward. Arthur, once this fish is unloaded, I want you to take Clarence straight to the works for a complete overhaul." "Gladly, sir," smiled Arthur. Clarence was delighted. He was given new wheels, shiny frames, and a fresh coat of paint. Now he's the smartest van at the key. He still dawdles from time to time, but Arthur knows he's just keeping a watchful eye, even if he is mostly looking for creatures of the